everyone, this is Chris from Style Harmony. Thank you for joining me. Today's video we are going to make a ChocolaTopiary, and it's really fun to do. It takes some time, honestly, but the end result is absolutely great, and it's always nice to offer some goodies and chocolates to your guests or just even for yourself. So with no further ado, let's go to the table and see what you'll need. So what you will need for this project will be a styrofoam ball. This one is about 3.5 inches from one middle to the other. You will need some scissors. You will also need a dowel or a skewer to fix your styrofoam ball to something in. And then what you can use as for a base, you can use any kind of container. It can be an empty can like I have here. It can be also a plant pot you can use. It should be quite long, and then I would consider putting something really heavy inside, like glass marbles or stones, or even maybe just concrete or plaster of Paris, to make it really sturdy so it stays in place and it's not going to fall away on the sides, because there's going to have a little bit of weight with the chocolates. Hot glue will be also very useful because it's going to be quicker than anything else. And also, of course, the chocolates we're going to put inside. And I've chosen these for two good reasons. The first one is that they're good, and the second is because you have this first here layer that is going to protect your chocolate, and there's a second one here that is stuck to it already, and we're going to put glue in here and put it directly onto our crepe paper. So the crepe paper I'm using here is just a very cheap one. I would consider maybe taking 2 rolls here, depending on the size of your styrofoam ball, maybe a little bit more. These come in 2 meters, so a little bit over 2 yards. And that's almost it. That's the main ingredients, let's say. So I've cut a few sheets of crepe paper here, and I decided to make squares that will be about 3 inches, 3.5 inches on one side and the same on the other. So I cut a few sheets here, and then I've cut here my template, and I know you may not see much on red, but then I'm going to put my template here, and I'm going to eyeball it as I usually do, and I'm just going to make these slits here, and that's going to be just fine. So I'm going to be able to cut more than once at a time, and it's going to save me a huge amount of time. So I'm just going to do this, and once this is done, I'm going to cut about these 3.5 inches squares, and I'm more or less putting them on top of each other, so they will be all in the same size. So I'm going to do much more here, and when I'm finished I'll come back and we'll start putting these on our styrofoam ball. So before beginning, what I've done here, because my crepe paper is really thin and I want my ball to have some kind of volume, I'm going to stick them 2 by 2 here. So I'm going to take 2 pieces, even if they're not even, that's really not a problem. I'm going to use my hot glue, and if you can, use your low temp mode, because it's really, well, I mean, mine is really thin, and I know that already I am going to burn myself. So put it on low is going to be, I think, better. And otherwise I'm going to be using my little handy silicone thing that I put on my finger that is going to protect me from any burns. So please, if children are looking at this video, ask an adult to do this activity with you, because I don't want you to burn yourself. Okay, so I'm going to do more, and I'll come back just after this. Okay, now that I've done some of them, I'm going to start, and there's no right or wrong here. I'm just going to start maybe just from what I would consider being the top, and I'm going to put some here, and I'm going to use this very handy tool that is a finger protector. Oh, and I should have done this. I'm doing it wrong right now. Okay, so what you should do, not do what I just did. You take your piece, 1 or 2, it doesn't matter, put your finger inside and just keep it this way. So this is why it's going to be a very good protector. Otherwise, use a pencil or even a marker, it'll be a bit bigger. You put your paper around here to protect yourself again. Let me do a little close-up here. A dab of glue. And then, oops, stick it in. Hold on a few seconds to make sure it bonds really well to the glue. Take another piece inside here, glue there. And if you want it to be really fluffy, I would consider putting all your papers, near to each other, quite close to each other, and it's gonna make it really nice and fluffy. Okay, my ball is finished here. And if you have some pieces sticking out a little too much, you can always come back and cut some of these. For now, I'm gonna call it good. And what I'm gonna start doing here is sticking some of my chocolates in there. So that's where I'm going to put my piece of wood inside. So I'm probably going to start on the top just to make sure that's going to be my main places full. I don't really want to start by the bottom here, so oops. So I need, my chocolate came apart. So I need to put a little bit here inside. There you go. So this is my top piece. Open up a little area here and stick my chocolate right here inside. And I'm going to wait a few seconds now because I've got these two layers to dry. Oh, I need to put some more glue here. Maybe try to, if you can again, putting your hot glue to low, not too hot, because we don't want our chocolate to melt down in here. And that's going to be just fine. Okay, and I'm going to keep on doing this. So it's going to wiggle a little bit, but that's normal. That's because of the paper. Normally it's well put here, and you're not going to shake it all the time anywhere. And we're going to be putting more. And if something goes wrong, we can always put a little dab of glue wherever we think it's not good, and keep on putting some more. So I'm going to put another one here. Maybe I should put a little bit on the sides. Let me try this. It didn't happen that much on the other. Yeah, it's falling apart. So I think putting it on the side, I don't know why this time it's doing it this, but okay. The first one I did, it was perfect. So I'm going to put it back in here. And what's good about this is that even when it's empty, you don't have to redo another one. Just take new chocolates, take this piece off, put it back in, and you're good to go. And you're going to be able to use these as often as you want to. It's really going to look nice. I might put a little bit of gold here and there with my with paintbrush, acrylic paint. That might look nice. And I'm going to put another one around here. So that's what I'm going to keep on doing all around my ball here, what I call my ChocolaTopiary. And I'm kind of squishing my paper around to make sure it's gonna really hold on to it, so I don't burn myself either. So I think you need to stand back sometimes a little bit to make sure that they're a little even, not too close from each other or not too spread apart. So I'm going to put one here. That's really going to look nice. I've done it in red. Of course, you can do it in any color. And I was thinking you could do this also using coffee filters. That would be nice too if you don't want to buy something or you want to have something already home. Coffee filters, that will make the trick. And it's turning, so you will have to put some glue here, which I am probably going to do right now. I'm going to put some glue on my stick, put it back into my styrofoam ball so it's not going to turn on me. Okay, take number 4. I hope this one is going to be okay. My camera keeps on shutting down. I don't know why. Okay, so what I would recommend, and I didn't tell you this before because now I have the experience, is that you should put your topiary on the base before putting your chocolates, because otherwise you're going to wiggle this around and your chocolate might fall. This is what happened to me. So before putting your chocolate, I used this styrofoam ball. It's a half one. You're supposed to put the two pieces together to make a really big ball. I've used this because that's what I had, and I don't have plaster of Paris right now or cement too. So I finally put my ball, my ChocolaTopiary, on my on this dowel or a similar dowel. Then I made a hole with some scissors. It goes very fast, and then I got it into here. But as you can see, it wiggles around. It's not going to be very sturdy. So what I have done here, I'm not going to do it on this one, I'm just going to show you, but you will understand what I'm saying, is that I put a lot of hot glue here inside on this side, and I have done the same on the other side, just to make sure that so into this hole, to make sure everything was going to stay in place. And it's really working very well so far. Nothing has moved, and I'm really happy about it. You can still take out your chocolate. And by the way, I would recommend twisting the chocolates before taking them off, because some of them did fell a little bit from their original plastic, and I had to put some glue back in. But it's okay because they're protected by the foil. So that's it. That's my easy way to do it. And then what I have done is I took a piece of, what is it called? It's, oh my goodness, I'm losing my words today. It's a very lightweight piece of paper. It's tissue paper. I got it. And I just wrapped it around like this. And I'm trying to zoom out as much as I can. There you go. So I wrapped it around. I tried to make something nice around here. And if there's one or two sticking off like this, you can always put a dab of glue here and put it flat. This is what I have done. Then I used a piece of ribbon and just tie a knot around here and try to fix these to look nice. And that's it. I didn't want to decorate the bottom part, so I'm going to show you. I'm going to make a video just about the finished product, but that's how I did it. I didn't want to decorate this part because I want all the eyes to be attracted by the top part. If you want to decorate here, that's just up to you. No problem with this. That's it. I hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to give me some thumbs up. Don't forget also to subscribe and hit the bell button to get all the notifications, and share this video too. Sharing is caring. See you soon for other videos. Bye bye.